Good afternoon. I'm Sanchez discussing the web design. Performance 5.1. Web design. What is web design? Web design refers to the design of websites that are displayed on the internet. It usually refers to the user experience aspect of website development rather than software development. Web design encompasses many different skills and disciplines is the production and maintenance of website. When was web design created? The late 80s, the dark age of web design. The concept of the World Wide Web is believed to date back as far as 1946 when it was first described in short story by Murray Leinster. However, its official Albert accidentally invention is called the two pieces Timberley in 1989. What is involved in web design? Web design has numerous components that work together to create the finished experience of a website, including graphic design, user experience design, interference design, search engine optimization or SEO, and content creation. These elements determine how a website looks, feels, and works on various devices. This is Tim Berners-Lee, who created the web design and the World Wide Web. What is the advantage and disadvantage of web design? Advantage of web design: six benefits of having a web design. Increase revenue. Simply put, a strategically designed and engaging website will attract more visitors and help convert those visitors into prospects. Credibility creates a strong first impression, better Google ranking, minimize your bounce rate, and brand consistency. This is the six benefits of having web design. Disadvantage of web design. Here are some of the most common problem in website design. There's no clear path, outdated web design, overused text image and icon, too many texture and colors designed for the wrong reason, cute that doesn't cut it, your site isn't optimized for mobile, and you apply hard to get. Types of web design: illustrative web design, minimalist web design, typography web design, single page web design, flat web design. We have five types of web design. First, illustrative web design. Illustration can turn average website into something really unique. It's a powerful and creative medium which can identify and communicate the brand message and transmit ideas universally to the use of just one image like this one. And what is minimalist web design? A minimalist web design strategy is one that seeks to simplify interface by removing unnecessary elements or content that does support user tasks. The third one, typography web design. Typography web design is similar to print design but requires certain consideration to ensure legibility on all screen types. Typeface, type size, color, line height, and letter shapes are some of the factors within typography that must be carefully balanced to provide pleasant reading experience. The fourth one, single page web design. A single page or one page website is simply website that only contains an HTML page. Single page website aim to provide just the right amount of information for a user to make a decision and act on it. This is why single page design is often used for a landing page, portfolios, and event-related websites. And the last one, flat web design. Uh, Flat design is user interface design style that uses simple two-dimensional elements and bright colors. Like for example, button in the flat design style do not appear distinct from the visual elements on a web page and therefore do not appear clickable. What is the importance of web design? Web design is important because it impacts how your audience perceives your brand. The impression of you make and then can either get them to remain on your page and learn about your business or leave your page and turn on the competitor. A good web design helps you keep your leads on your page. The most important factor of web design is according to the graphic is 70% of user survey that is it's easy to find what I want. And the most important factor in design where a mere 10% consider beautiful appearance as the most important factor. Designing a web design, here are seven important factors to consider. Usability, one of the most important aspects of web design is actually making the sites usable that average user. Speed website can make or break your entire company. Aesthetic, content, contact, contact info, website maintenance, mobile friendly. And what is the impact of web design? Web design most obviously impact your site's appearance. You choose how your sites look, then which play a huge role in company that impression on new online visitor. Often you hear marketing expert including talk about web design into extreme over website that look like they were made 1986. And the last slide is web design a dying career. Without a doubt, with the advancement of automated tools, this profession will change to adapt to present realities, but it will not go extinct. So, its web design is dying career? Absolutely no. The answer is no. And that's all. Thank you for the listening.